Hello. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I have a lot to talk about, but we're gonna get into this game because I don't know anything about it. Again, I did the same thing as the other game, Date with Death. I made sure I didn't know absolutely anything about it. I know like the small things, like the other one I knew it was a dating sim. I just didn't know like what about it was. There we go. Here, hold on. Let me restart up the game because I didn't see anything it said. Oh, here we go. So I know this is a broadcast, a simulator, and we have to bleep and censor people. I don't know anything else. Pepper, you okay, Pepper? You okay? Not for broadcast, because I see some players may find distressing discussion. You can find detail. Oh, okay.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Wolfina.
Every single one of you's a
Hey!
Jesus.
Hey! Profile?
What a wild ride this has been.
Archive? Damn, the archive! Is this
Well,
too
that's
loud?
A very
Quite
blunt
loud.
question.
Advance is lying to you.
Normal? Is there an easy? I guess we'll start with normal.
And neighbours.
Where
And
advanced?
have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Oh, their audio.
But now you start to see it. The people
They don't even
never
have
happy.
Italian.
It never
Portuguese,
enough.
Brazilian, Portuguese.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
Is that better? I think that's better.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Shut up!
Okay.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Okay.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Okay, let me get this for the VOD thumbnail. Also...
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
Hey. I think I gotta lower this a little bit more.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
It got louder. You serious?
Friends and neighbours. And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see it. The people never
I think that's better.
Never enough.
I cannot believe you, Megan.
I think so. Okay.
Are you saying
The
that
additional
Advance have
content?
cured
No,
death?
I think we're going with campaign. Wolfina.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Okay, story mode, experience the story without the stress.
We're only getting
Non-broadcast mechanics are off. Viewers are very
started. Good evening, I'm
forgiving.
Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson.
Less
Our
challenging,
main headlines
non-broadcast mechanics are less demanding. Viewers don't switch off so easily. Broadcaster recommended. A balanced experience, non-broadcast mechanics, and viewer ratings provide a reasonable challenge. Hi Yaru, showrunner, real challenge, non-broadcast mechanics, and okay. I guess this is recommended, so we'll do this. We'll see how this goes.
That's all coming up on tonight.
And I think the audio is
National
okay,
Nightly
right?
News.
No signal. Let's go! Signal tower! Oh, we're here. What? What is happening? Not for. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, this is cool. there an old man just sitting there? Play your way. Customize the difficult of individual mechanics or remove them entirely in options menu. Okay. Okay. Guys, so the other big... Oh, they want the election. Oh. Turn right? How? Oh, Walter.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look
in my bad
forwards
ear.
towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience.
Okay.
You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Got it.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home.
Okay.
It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left.
Got it.
Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Oh, God.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of video tapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Crazy Neil. Come to bubbly.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired. When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
Oh, I think it's this.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good.
Oh, I messed up.
The news titles on screen 2.
Okay.
There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate.
Okay.
It's all gravy.
It's all gravy.
Andy's
What does that
totally
mean?
independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere. Sports fans everywhere. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lauren Clutch about his new movie.
That time?
Unmedicated.
Oh, God.
And, of course, we'll be going live to
Oopsie.
advance headquarters.
Okay.
to
Oh,
hear what the leaders
I
of this
suck.
fledgling party have to say on their
6,
historic
5,
Button 2 in 3,
3.
2, 1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe
Got it.
in the middle
Got it.
shrinks
Got it. Got
down
it.
and vanishes.
Guys, we found a stray dog today. Her name is Peppa. She's sleeping right next to me. She's a little baby. We found her running down the street and we took her to the vet, got her chipped. Someone dumped her, basically. So now we have her with us for right now.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1 now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win.
So
We often get a bit
we're
of
holding her
interference
for the
around
night,
this time,
and then
mate.
tomorrow
Keep
we're
your
gonna try
eye
to
on
take
the
her
machine at the bottom
to.
right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment.
Okay.
Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired.
Got it.
Clock at the top is counting you down to the advert.
Okay.
When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play add buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break, and so on.
Okay.
You can play them in any order you want.
Got it.
I'll carry you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the code
Got
of
it.
acceptance speech.
And 3,
That's all coming
2, 1.
advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to
Yo,
confuse you
can
with
y'all
anything
hurry
else.
up, bro? This ad won't take forever. Oh my god,
I
guys.
thought that was our little secret.
It's alright, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier.
No.
This next sequence is what we call a multicam.
Multicam.
Because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Okay.
A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb.
These aren't my
1.
cards, please.
Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the
Oh
talking.
god.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most.
Okay.
So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it
Got it.
interesting.
Got it.
3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple
3
of seconds
seconds.
is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah?
Yeah.
Stick to these
Yeah,
rules
yeah.
and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated
Oh
as it
god,
sounds.
I'm
You've seen
scared,
programs on
bro.
television, haven't you? Make it
Oh,
look like
I'm gonna
those.
fail.
Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
What the hell?
Everybody,
Who the hell is this dude?
going in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
up,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Got it.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes.
Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who stars
Okay.
in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
Got it.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is a moment.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which
Got
is
it.
called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
I did.
I worked with him on several.
Already did
movies,
it.
All terribly successful. I said to Peter,
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
"Right, this is Ben." And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely.
Yes, I got it.
Was that a challenge?
Yes.
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete
Oh!
from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion.
I got it. I got this.
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards. Although those 3 little.
No, I'm so good.
On my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards,
Oh, God.
what is it then that drives you?
Yes.
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Oh my god, guys, I'm good at this.
Doesn't it? Bleeding. Giving. Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire.
Bro, she does not sing.
The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well.
Okay.
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result.
This is cool.
Indeed, historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very
Oh, I'm
difficult.
going up. I'm big.
I think I've always been
Oh my
quite
God.
clear that when it
Guys,
comes
look at me
to
go.
politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the pro.
Okay.
Which opens next week.
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is
'Kay.
faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Yes!
Like blunder
You're doing
glitches
great,
in
thank
the
you.
studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's
Okay, we have to
more
remember
interference
cussing.
coming. It's a bit trickier this time.
We have to remember
mate.
cussing.
Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
Oh,
Think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
got it.
We mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss
Got it, got it, got it. I'm that good. I'm that guy.
Jubbly, mate.
No, no.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor,
Here we go.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
The virus. The sterility.
Yes?
This formula.
I did it.
This formula. This is the key.
Step it on.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Yes.
We have to ask ourselves.
Yes. Bro, am I getting too silent? Is this not fun?
You'll want to play another
Bro,
act.
I think this is...
Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, see. Bro, these actors are doing a fucking good job. Like, the whole thing, even like the...
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Yes, please.
As you probably noticed, the
I think it's
broadcast
fun.
screen here
God.
is about 2 seconds behind the master screen.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Yeah.
When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up. like
Okay.
this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long
Space
as
bar.
the swear word lasts.
You don't have to tell me,
It
Claire.
can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay
I got
calm
it.
and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to
Second grade
just
A.
above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling.
Eh.
All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of
Mm-hmm.
the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Got it.
Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Deal and a deal. We got those shares. You want
Got it.
We got crazy. Crazy deals got crazy deals.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late.
Got
You
it.
can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Woo!
Seriously?
Woo!
5,
Woo!
4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Oh, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter?
His face.
Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party.
Okay.
A party's what you have when things are going well.
Yes.
When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things.
This is so hard.
But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating.
Bruh,
They should be putting
get
their
that beer out of
shipping
his
pants
hand.
on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate.
God bless.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of. Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gates.
God bless. This
Tomorrow,
dude.
we'll be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And only
Her face!
we revoked your
Her
passports.
face!
You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
I love her facial
Advance are going
expression.
to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs.
He's so proud of himself.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes,
Good job, buddy.
it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from Lady Elizabeth.
Woo!
And our apologies
Censored
for the
him.
language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first
I
day of
did
the
it.
Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night. Have a
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate.
I did it!
Harry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics.
Thanks, man.
Is this some weird
Oh,
fever
God.
dream? Am I dying now?
This is not gonna be
So
good.
lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Applause! Brackets complete. Challenge room unlocked.
Program's finished. You'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This
Yay,
first
complete your
page
first
shows you how
broadcast.
well the broadcast
Hey.
went. Each
Hey.
sequence at an
Hey.
overall grade.
Oh,
Grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy.
I love Pepper.
More about how
baby.
it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Yeah? Everyone say hi to Pepper. Say hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. How are you feel? Do you need some food? Here's some water, Bubba. You want some water? No. What if I give you some food? Okay, buddy. We'll give you some food. We'll give you half the bag. So tomorrow morning you get some. There you go. Onward, Pepper. Look, they say hi, Pepper. Yeah. You gonna eat, Peppa? Yeah, you are. Yes, we're so hungry. Hello. Yeah, you got that. There you go. So, Pepper, we found her wandering. She's a a stray dog. Hi, baby. So we took her. We tried to find. We went first. We went to the pet, a safer, pet care place where they take them in and get them new homes. But it was closed. So we went to our pet hospital, and we got her chip checked. They put a fake address. They put 2 fake phone numbers. So they dropped her off, and they did not want to get her back. She's really badly damaged. We think she got hit with the car because she has grease marks on her side, and she's not able to walk right. She completely, something neurological is happening because she can't even eat with her head without her head swaying back and forth. She was starving and very thirsty. So tomorrow we're gonna try to take her back to the pet care. Hopefully they'll be open. Whatever happens, we're gonna try find her a good home. We're gonna get her safe. Apparently, but hey, broke ass poor. Hey man. Hey man. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, poor baby. I know, right? Who would do that to a dog? My poor. She's going on the VOD thumbnail too. I hope you know. I'll pull her up right now. Hold on. I'll put her on screen because she deserves some praise. This baby. She is so sweet. She came right up to us. She jumped in the car. She's just the sweetest little baby. She's 8.5 years old. She's 8.5. And she's just a baby. She's just a sweet little girl. And I love her. And if I have to start a charity to raise up for her and dogs like her, then that's what I'll do. Ta-da! This is Pepper, 8.5. She is she's so sweet. She's been laying in all of our laps. She's a little baby. She's very kind. She's a lot like my eldest dog, Lola. She's a lot like Lola. Just wants lovin's all the time. She's just a little baby. 8.5 isn't old enough. Oh, was that good? Was that good? Oh, was that yummy? Yeah. We've been giving her lots of treats too. Hi, Beppy. You want some water now? Yeah, get some. Look. You want more water in it? Where is my water? Oh. I'll pour some more water in it because it doesn't look like it's a lot. Drink some. Yeah, drink some. Good girl. There you go. Yes, good girl. You're so good. You're so good. Yeah, baby. When we picked her up, she had nothing but a harness on. No collar, no nothing. Hey, good baby. No leash, just a harness. So she's staying with me in the basement. We made a little crate for her. We put the bed and blankets all in it. And yeah, she's a pit bull, and she's just the most adorable little girl ever.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world. Tells you how
Stay.
well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this
Okay.
one's important. Tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you.
Loves me.
Words, what the boss thinks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just that good.
Alright, mate. Welcome to the archive. This way
Archive.
you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
Where? Oh.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Okay.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming.
Later on tonight on Channel 1 at 7 o'clock. It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists.
God bless. Why is this so long?
Moving on up.
I want to see how I did it.
Our main choice tonight. Moving on up.
Okay, I want to see the cursing.
We have all been seduced.
God, this dude talking so much. The fucking ad. Okay, I'm good. I don't need to see it. I'm good.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Okay.
Right, this is the rushes route. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast.
Okay.
The difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
It's not work. Oh. It's here.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds.
And then there's adverts. Oh, it's the little thing. Okay, continue. It's time to get it on. It's time to get it on.
Good girl, Pepper. You're doing so good.
Day 2. Day 3. An unexpected farm. You arrive at home to find a post on the map, but most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants you to know. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alan Winston, your spouse, Sam Winston, your child, Charles Winston, and Susie Winston. Well, you may, oh, I didn't even read it. Broke ass poor. Ay, 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 ay. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly, introduce yourself to others and new co-workers. Be nice. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend your colleague that your colleague reports it. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, leave work early, stay late to ensure you finish deadline. The annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think that you'll win the talent contest. Hell yeah! You've had a long, successful career and now about to retire. In your speech, you list the achievements of all the good memories you've had working there. Give an honest review, pros and no. Focus on the issue challenges you face while you're working there. Refuse to attend this one. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening. Yes. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty. Yes. It is most important that the government keeps people safe. Safe. Everyone needs to be safe. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign your name. Wolfina. 4, 5, 6. Damn! Day 6, a family matter. Yo, I thought we'd be working. Oh my god, there's just so much reading. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy non-green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the table visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in, sorry, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No, are you okay? Should I go get Sam? No problem, what's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff, the Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it, taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. That's bullshit. I've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. Oh, that's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You were always the well-off one in the family. I'm sorry, but taking from the rich, help the poor doesn't sound... Oh. No, I'm not saying that. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris' eyes find the tile floors. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? What? Why do I get a feeling I'm not gonna... My passport? Why? They've taken mine in half of the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look so familiar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. I don't think this is how that works. Okay, it's upstairs, and surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris' mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? Or I go get my family's family? It's against the law. I can't help you with this. Fine, I'll solve this myself. Chris spits. So much money for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the Nio flourishing suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again, and peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. Keep your passport. Screw the 1%. I feel bad. I think I did the right thing, though. I mean, it's illegal. It's illegal. I'm a goody two-shoes, bro. The fallout? What? David? Oh my god. Hey, Dave. Oh my... Cheers.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
What? Should I play this? Is this toy safe? Oh. Should be played. An elegant new skirt cream with a little twist. Crazy Neil's festive. I guess that.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again.
Where?
The Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's
1, 2, A, B.
These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B.
Yeah.
And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple.
Oh
this
man.
little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another
man.
choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them.
Oh
and
man.
That's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5.
When it
4,
explodes.
3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the
I
old,
like that one. It's
Remington
brighter.
Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their
easy.
new CEO. The following photo,
Easy.
taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who,
Yeah, this
at the
one's
tender
easy.
age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement.
H.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist
Easy.
Ingrid Swarsborg and Horgensfield
Easy. These
are
ones are
today set off
easy.
to explore
There's gonna
the
be hard
dangers
ones, I
posed.
know though.
The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing
Oh my
central
God,
cavern
I'm freaking
and the
out.
undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful
What's up, guys?
operations
Today on
with
my
a well-known
podcast.
pair. In a joint statement about
Got
the
it.
dangers their
Okay.
team might face, the pair
My
stated,
bad.
"We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme.
Was this
Johnny
good?
was seen
Okay.
today with socialite and
Woo!
performance artist Tiffany Lamore, whose recent
God
show,
bless.
Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye.
Got it.
Could romance be
Got it.
on the cards for these two
Woo!
youngsters?
Pepper, you see
And
she's
Grievous
sleeping.
Bodily Charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more for the group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act
8,
firsthand.
7.
They'll be talking and performing later.
Okay.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay, here. Okay. I got that frequency. Oh, shoot. I got that frequency.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week.
Are
in
we gonna
office
have to watch your
and what the
mouth,
new
huh?
future holds.
Sir?
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no.
What
I
happened?
think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy.
I think I'm
Become
gonna
a
have to
great
watch your
herd,
mouth.
Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised
His
that if we carry on
face.
the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most destructive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Long orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance is radical, and change is always frightening. But the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people.
Got it.
Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire...
No. I don't think that's the right word.
They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step.
They're like
Advance now have
silent
a historic
paedophiles.
budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're to lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure. That could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National...
Oh! Yes! I did it!
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them, then?
Shut the fuck up.
Damn!
I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan,
Ah!
I can explain it to
He's
you, but
laughing.
unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Is that him?
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
What is happening there?
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later. Bye.
Bye. I like Dave. Dave gets it. Ew!
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
If that sticks, I'll destroy.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well,
What is he?
Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the case.
Why do you look like that,
It
bruh?
must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. Oh, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh.
Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective.
There's too much happening at once.
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
My God.
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think
This
it all
is too
comes down to
much.
moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this
God.
moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimps escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying...
What is
Jesus
happening?
didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh,
Simply won't do. Naughty,
God.
Naughty boy. Mummy said... get
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. Naughty, you beast, Clive.
Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal.
What is
no one
happening?
else. Look, everyone has a
His
story, but we
face.
don't all end up as barbarians,
This dude's
do we?
face.
Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
No.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight,
Oh,
hopefully
God.
uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and
Oh my
menacing
God,
assault.
get them off my
He's
screen.
agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody,
God
have you been able to find
bless.
a new
Why
job?
is this so
All boys are
crazy?
here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
What the fuck? Are you serious, bro?
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know?
Bro, what the hell is
Inherently
on the
unjust.
news?
Sopen!
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Oh my God!
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Hey, this is kind of cool now.
Yes, we seem to be...
Eminem.
Tony?
Fucking way, La Polita!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony?
Oh, what the?
How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me?
Hey.
We seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home,
God, this
arrive
is
at a
messed
broader
up.
understanding of the
Yo,
serious
if this was
complex
on the
issues
TV,
around
bruh,
law and order.
I'd watch the
After
news.
break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
I
1 minute
fucked
back,
up.
everybody.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you
Where?
can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that.
What
Don't
music?
worry, if you don't know, you won't get punished for it.
Alright, mate.
Just try and stay in the groove.
Speaking of language,
One last tip.
where the fuck is the music?
Starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
In this dressing room.
You can be sure that your children.
Look, it's alright, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf.
Welcomes.
And on tonight's Culture Spot,
Are you
I'll
serious?
be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Just.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very
Oh my
beautiful
God.
and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a subject like algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of fun and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like
Uh-huh.
a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
This
Right,
poor
well,
lady.
I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harry and Trey rescued it, and they rang me.
I
on
also
the page,
threw it
and
in
next
the
thing
bin.
you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But
What?
We did used to watch
What?
that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Get it?
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
Why is she making that face?
Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just
Bro,
a
this
sad
is so
little
sad.
girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Okay.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Oh.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your
Oh.
cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Oh God.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist.
Okay.
But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the
Okay.
folks weren't great.
Okay.
My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my
Oh my God.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Okay.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council
Get it.
estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at the dude.
Just work as a team.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes! Oh, oh, oh.
Well, that's all we have time for
Hi,
tonight.
Pyro.
In the news.
That
Join us
sucked.
tomorrow night for all the headlines from
That
across the country.
sucked.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And
That
we're out.
sucked.
That was brilliant.
No.
What
What
the
the hell?
literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about adequate patience.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Yeah. Ooh, don't play Mr. Snugglehugs advert. Oh God. Your full wages. Yeah. Okay, we liked it. We liked it. God bless. Oh, God. Pepper, you seeing this, girl? What you doing, Pepper? You go, girl. Duh. Damn, why the days go by so fast, bruh? What is this, FNAF? On the 16th night. Late night, yeah, no. Love it. Love it, love it. But it's time to go. Love it, but it's time to go.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main
This is really good. This is really good, actually. I could see this being a YouTube video at some point. Do I think I can make that YouTube video? Probably not, since I'm still working on the Poppy Playtimes. But I think at some point, that's a video, bruh. That's a good video for in the future, maybe. Anywho, let's see who we're gonna raid. Everyone, give your little hopes up to Pepper before we go. Say good girl, say, like, you know, whatever you want, bruh. Just, like, give her a little praise. Praise her a little bit. Give her some love-ins in the chat. Because Pepper deserves it. We're gonna raid Tofu as well, by the way. Be sure to join the raid. Everyone be sure to join the raid. Citrus never came. I just realized that. That freaked me out. That's what's been freaking me out this whole time. Oh, God. Anyway, everyone be sure to join the raid. Everyone be sure to join the raid. And yeah. Also, the charity that's been going on is going to be turned off today. So get in your money now beforehand. And yeah. Everyone go be absolutely awesome. Everyone go be absolutely amazing. And spread the plague. Bye, chat. Go spread the plague. Bye.